welcome to another episode of You Know Ball, baby. Brought to you by Playbook Sports and the new set with the Riz, Phil with the Silky. Let them know how you feeling.
Man, I'm feeling a little wavy today. I'm feeling a little wavy. I'm not going to take it off, though. I'm just trying to keep it in check, but I'm feeling good.
Okay.
We finally got to our top 10 point guard spot.
Yes, we have.
And either we going to argue or we going to agree. But always, we the boys. It's basketball.
We them boys.
It's basketball, guys. Come
boys.
on. We ain't going to hate each other no matter what we got, unless I got Curry a little low. It depends. Where do I have him?
Unless I don't have D'Angelo Russell number 1.
I mean, you already know where to put him. But anyways, let me remind y'all, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Playbook Sports on TikTok, or Playbook Sports HQ on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And hit that bell as well for future YouTube streams.
Facts. Easy. Let's just get straight into it, man. My number 10. Surprised we both have this dude somewhere in our top 10. I don't know if this is your number 10, but I have DeJounte Murray here.
Oh, I have him up there, but not at number 10.
Oh, I think DeJounte is going to have the best year of his career this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be a 25-point scorer. He's going to be able to lock up on defense. He's just going to have to focus on, like, scoring defense. You know, that's it. He could be the playmaker. He doesn't have to be the playmaker. And then, like, we're going to get some nights where DeJounte has 15 assists. Mm-hmm. We're going to get some nights where DeJounte has 40. We're going to get some nights where DeJounte locks up other team's best player. Like, we could get all these phases because this team is so well-rounded all around. He doesn't have to be the best defender. He doesn't have to be the best playmaker. He doesn't have to be the best scorer, but he can be on any single fucking night.
He can just be him.
Simple. But there's other dudes that I just think are better.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Yeah, same with me here. I think that there's going to be the dudes that I have above him. Whoa. My bad. I saw a typo. No, I saw what?
That's what I thought. I saw. No, Phil's screen, it popped up local singles.
Where did that come up?
That's what I saw.
No, I just saw a typo.
Oh.
I'll fix it in a sec. But anyways, yeah. Like
you gonna respond to that message, boy.
Oh. I promise you, none of that came up. But, yeah, like you said, I'm starting to like the idea of DeJounte Murray and Zion Williamson playing together.
Facts.
I low-key feel like that can be a breakout duo.
Yes, it can. I agree 100%.
So, at number 10 for me, and it's sad for me because I wanted to put him way higher. But this is where I got my bro, the Nightwing of Robins, Tyrese Maxey.
All right, I like it.
I got him at number 10. Like I said when we were talking about Tyrese Maxey in the last video, I do think that he may still be able to put up his production numbers like he did last year because of what Paul George said and how he might take a little, like, be in the background, you know, getting rebounds, assists, whatever, and then turn it on.
But Paul George's the biggest fucking liar.
That's true.
He has to be capping about everything, bro. He wanted to be in OKC forever. Shut the fuck up.
You can see he's salty
about
that.
I am. Fuck. Bro, honestly, as a Thunder fan, I had more fun watching Paul George and Westbrook than KD and Westbrook.
Damn.
It was just until the playoffs hit. Then the playoffs hit, and y'all don't talk to me the rest of that summer, boy.
That was sad, man.
Those playoffs hurt, bro. Those playoffs
sad.
Left me scarred. But, yeah, my thing with Tyrese is I think out of the top, let me see. Let's say the top 5, right? The top 5, I think, are safe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else, I think Tyrese is the best fit on the 76ers. Like, I think like a LaMelo Ball, for example, is probably a better basketball player than Tyrese Maxey. But I think Tyrese Maxey just fits with Embiid perfectly. Imagine Tyrese Maxey with a Jokic, bro. That would be special. That would be special.
That would be annoying as hell.
It would be unguardable.
That would be so scary,
because Embiid can make plays for Maxey. Imagine what Jokic could do. You know?
Oh, my goodness.
My number 9 is a dude who had a very, very underrated year last year. I have De'Aaron Fox at number 9.
Oh, whoa.
You feel like that's low?
I low-key had him a little higher.
A lot higher or a little higher? Like, am I tripping here or no?
What's a lot?
Like top 6?
Yes.
Really?
I had him top 6.
I'm not mad at it, though. I just, one thing I like about De'Aaron Fox a lot last year, right? Mm-hmm. He shot 37% from 3. I think him taking 8 of them, although might not be the most efficient thing he could do, created so much for him going downhill because now teams do have to guard him up a little bit more. De'Aaron Fox really had a great year last year. Next to Sabonis, I think, like when I think about that team, I think of Sabonis running the offense, but Fox still averaged 27. He took a backseat role in the playmaking, and you could see that in the numbers. But De'Aaron Fox still was a monster last year, bro. Like number 9 point guard, bro, on this list is the dudes I have him above him are those guys.
Yeah.
Guys, cornerstones. And De'Aaron Fox, you got to put in that conversation, bro. If you start a team, you won't go too far down the list before you say De'Aaron Fox. And he's a fantasy god, too.
This top 10 list is going to be tricky, man. Like, it was tricky for me to even decide. I had to switch names over and over again. But you said you're number 9, right?
Yeah, I did.
At number 9, this is where I had DeJounte Murray. You thought I was going to say Curry, huh? You thought I was going to say Curry.
I didn't think you were going to say Curry. I'm not going to lie, but I didn't think you'd say DeJounte either.
Oh, I had him.
You didn't have me. You never gave me, Phil.
This is where I had DeJounte Murray. Like, I do understand why you put De'Aaron Fox here, but I feel like DeJounte Murray, like, we still have to see how this New Orleans Pelicans lineup is going to work. I do like the idea of Zion Williamson and him. I just think that there are still going to be some hiccups, but not like crazy hiccups because he is in the top 10. I just feel like there's going to be things that aren't going to like make the team thrive.
It's going to take time.
Yeah.
I mean, you pair up a dominant point guard like DeJounte and a dominant big like Zion, like it's not going to work overnight. You know, like it's not 2K. It's not my team where you could just like, fucking my league when you're doing those drafts. You're not like, I'm drafting DeJounte, I'm drafting Zion. Now let me run a pick and roll. Like, you got to let these players figure it out, and they're going to figure it out. Zion's in the best shape of his career. DeJounte's coming off a down. I don't know what I'd call it, but down point with Atlanta.
That was a weird era, man.
It was such a dumbass era. For you guys that believed in that, you guys are dumbasses for sure. But
oh, man.
Yeah, they sold the team to get DeJounte, and they fucked up for sure. But I mean, I do agree. I think he's going to ball next year.
I low-key feel like CJ McCollum is going to be the deciding factor of how this team's going to play. Because right now I'm seeing a lot of inside stuff, even though DeJounte can shoot a little bit. But I feel like CJ is going to open up the floor for him.
I think what they get for BI is going to be huge because I think they definitely They definitely need to trade Brandon Ingram at this point. I think Brandon Ingram, as great of a player as he is, I don't think he adds anything to this team. Mm-hmm. Like if you need an ISO scorer, like Brandon Ingram is about as good as CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
You know, if you could get some more defenders, some more 3-point shooters to kind of play around these guys, I think this team is going to be a big man. I know that's where you were probably going to go.
I really need them to trade. If they really don't want to pay Brandon Ingram, get a big man.
Yeah, I mean,
get a big man.
There's holes that they could fill with Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram doesn't fix any or help. He helps. Obviously, he's Brandon fucking Ingram, but he doesn't like. This team isn't the best with Brandon Ingram. They're the best with some better role players around him, and their role players are already top tier.
What if they trade Brandon Ingram to the Bucks for Brook Lopez, a Brook Lopez type player, along with somebody else?
They
like
would need a
player.
They would need a
like a Pat Connaughton.
They would need picks. They would definitely need draft picks in that because Brook Lopez is too old, bro. Mm-hmm. His ass is old as hell. I don't know who would be the perfect fit. We could talk about that in a future episode.
My bad.
Episode.
I was just thinking about it. I'm sorry.
No, I have a list of stuff I wanted to talk to you about, and that was one of them. So I'm glad we're gonna talk about that for sure. But my number, you say you're number 9?
Yep.
Okay, my number 8. This is where I had Cade Cunningham. I think we're gonna get the 30-point Cade Cunningham season this year, bro. I think this is the year. I don't think the Pistons do shit. It's kind of like when Beal averaged 30. But Cade Cunningham, to me, is so fucking special, bro. And if he doesn't do shit in his career and he retires and gets forgotten, bro, it's fuck Detroit to the day I die. Because Cade Cunningham is special, bro. He is one of the best players in the NBA, but he's just stuck in a shitty situation. The fact that he finishes at the level he finishes at, with Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren, Asar Thompson on the court at once is ridiculous. That man needs his respect, bro. Now they got role players. Hoop.
I got so much respect for him after the way he composed himself and all those losses they took last year. And every single time he was answering questions, it was just, I just want to win. I just want to keep doing stuff. He could have said, this organization sucks. Like, they don't put nobody around me. But he took it like he's a dude who isn't even a star on that team. He took it like, nah, we just got to keep playing. And I respect that. Dude's putting up what? He was putting up sticking 23, 4, and 8. He had all the right, he had all the leeway to just be like, yo, this team sucks.
Fuck
like,
him. You know?
They can't, like, I need to be gone from here. But he took it like a champ.
If they suck, send him to San Antonio. That's what I need.
That's dangerous. Chill out.
My bad.
Chill out, bro.
What's your number 8 looking like?
All right, at number 8, this is where I have Devin Booker.
I'm not mad at it.
This is where I have Devin Booker, and the only reason why is because I do feel like Bradley Beal will be a little bit better,
I hope
where
so.
it's going to take some usage away from Devin Booker. KD is going to be KD,
Facts.
but I feel like it's going to be between those two. That's all I pretty much got.
I think I have a hot take about Devin Booker, bro.
Okay.
I think Devin Booker's empty stats.
Why you say that?
I feel like the only year they were like that was the year they went to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Every other year, bro, I mean, the talent he's played with and them not being successful is kind of embarrassing. You know, before they were bummy. But Devin Booker, we've seen the Suns where Devin Booker was their best player and they weren't a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's a Robin pretty much. But I know he could be that guy. I think, I have him at number 7. So I'm a little bit higher, but I just feel like he is kind of an empty stats dude, bro. 27 points and your team is the 6th seed and you're playing with KD. It's just, it don't seem, you get swept in the playoffs, bro. Come on.
So you saying he a Jason Todd, Robin? I'm just playing with you. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
get
know
too
who that
much
one
into
is.
comic book
No,
stuff. I ain't gonna get too much into it.
Yeah, I mean,
But I get you.
And he's just not a point guard. The other dudes ahead of him are point guards. But yeah, he's my number 7 as well. So who's your number 7?
Okay, at number 7. I just low key, I'm gonna switch these two because looking at it more, I just think this guy's gonna be more. At number 7, I'm putting De'Aaron Fox right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put De'Aaron Fox right here only because, well, when we get to my other guy at 6,
I think I know who it is.
yeah, I just needed to switch him because I'm just looking at him more and I'm just like thinking, playing through scenarios, and I'm like, I just think that with DeMar DeRozan there, it is gonna bump his usage down, and the other guy's definitely gonna take off. The other guy,
I know who you're talking about.
He's gonna take off. Let's be for real. But De'Aaron Fox, he's such a good player, man. He's the only regret. In that Lonzo Ball draft, he was the point guard where I was like, maybe we should have drafted him. That's the only thing. The Jason Tatum thing, I'm not mad about because we had forwards on our team. I didn't want it, but De'Aaron Fox, I think we made a mistake. But he is going to play better next year, and DeMar DeRozan will probably help him with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll fit better for sure next year. I think the Kings are gonna be good next year too. That offense might be one of the best offenses ever. Maybe I'll call that one like I called the Pacers. They're gonna be stacked, bro.
I feel like there's another better offensive team though.
Who? The Lakers?
We don't talk about the Lakers right now.
Let me talk about this dude. This dude is one of the best offensive players I've ever seen in my life. Trey fucking Young is my number 6.
Same here.
Perfect. Let me ask you a question. Okay? You ready for this question? Mm-hmm. I want you to name Trey Young's top 5 teammates all time in points per game while playing with him.
That was a lot. What the? Wait, so name top 5 players
Top 5
of
players?
all time that he's played with and their points per game?
Yeah. Who's
So
averaged the most points per game with Trey Young? Who's averaged the second most, third most, fourth most, fifth most?
I want to say John Collins as one of them.
Yeah, he's number 2.
I was about to say
16.7.
he averaged a lot. Who was number 1 then? I dare not say Clint Capella.
No, don't think too far back.
Okay. All right. John Collins, Clint Capella.
Capella's not on the list.
Okay.
We just talked about this dude.
We just talked about him?
Yeah.
Deontay Murray?
Yeah, he's number 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm stupid. My bad.
It's a little.
I kind of took that error out of my head.
Yeah, you don't think about that.
I'm trying to think of the other 3.
These dudes, two of these dudes are role players. One of these dudes is a generational, not
Jalen
bust.
Johnson?
No, but think about dudes that he plays with right now.
DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, he's number 5.
What? He's on the list?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I almost said Jared Culver.
Number 3, Olympic legend.
Olympic legend. Was Carmelo Anthony there?
Nah. Olympic legend this year.
Am I tripping?
Not American Olympic. Oh, he did Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, Bogdanovich.
All right, and then number 4. Oh, man, this one hurts. But this dude was special. He was going to be that guy before he got injured. He went to Duke. He was drafted in like 2014. He played 30 games with the Hawks.
You talking about wait. Went to Duke.
From Chicago.
He's from Chicago. I think I know this guy.
You definitely know the name. Played on the Bucks. Y'all know it at home? Did I give up too
Oh, wait, no, it's not him. I think I forgot this dude. Yeah, I think I forgot
much?
this
Wiggins
dude.
was pick number 1. This guy was pick number 2.
I forgot.
Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker, that's insane. He was playing with Trae Young
He's
at that time.
in the top 5 of Trae Young teammates points
That
per
is
game, bro.
wow.
Isn't this a joke? Isn't this a fucking like you think about dudes around the league, bro? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke that Trae Young has played with these bums, bro. If you trade
Oh my gosh, I just thought about that.
Trae Young and Devin Booker, the Suns are a lot better. I feel like that empty stats D-Book. I'm sorry, but Trae Young is just on a different level, especially as an offensive player, bro. I think, obviously Luka, I think is number 1. Trae Young's number 2 when it comes to guards, like offensively. He does everything so well.
Bro, that is scary. Honestly, you look at the Atlanta Hawks front office and you're like, what have y'all been doing?
Nothing. They've been chilling. They've been kicking their feet up and chilling.
Do you think they try to trade for a star this year, or do you think they're relaxing now?
I think they gotta hope Jalen Johnson's the star. That's what you need to do, bro. I mean, you saw what happened last time they traded for a star. They traded for DeJounte Murray and he sucked. I mean, it didn't suck, but it just didn't work. They're not capable of making the right decisions for their roster, bro.
Well, at least they're not the Chicago Bulls.
I mean,
Let's be for real.
that top 5 is worse than what the Bulls have done, bro. Right? You think
Oh,
about the
man.
Bulls top 5 in the last, 5 years, let's say. If Trae Young played with a Levine, a DeRozan, a Vucevic, that is – and the Bulls are a shit front office, but that is so much better than what he's played with in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true.
That is so much better.
I'm just thinking about losses. My bad.
Oh, no, they're dog shit. Who's your number 5, Phil?
All right. At number 5, this
I know
is where
who it is.
I had
You have him here, huh?
Ja Morant.
Okay. That's a surprise.
This is where I had Ja Morant.
That's a big surprise. That's where I
So-
have John Morant too.
Oh, for real?
That's where I have John Morant too.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All right, come here.
right,
We
you're
got.
right,
We
you're
always
right.
got to shake when we have the same
You're right, you're right.
same person right here.
You're right.
Now, I just really do think Ja Morant, I know the guys I have above him, I just feel like are just gonna keep doing the same thing. But Ja Morant, the fact that I put him here, that's growth for me because I hate the dude. But he's going to explode next year. Like, it doesn't help that the last game he played in the NBA or he was watching was against us, and we kind of fueled him. Like, LeBron went over, pushed we angered. He's talking about wait
Poked
till
the
next
bear.
year. Yeah, so they poked our bear. I think we poked theirs.
I feel like that's sus.
That is not sus.
I don't know
That's
why, but
not.
that just don't feel right.
That's not. It's okay. But Ja Morant, I think, is gonna go crazy next year, man. Like, I think he's gonna do better than he ever has.
This is the best team he's ever played with, bro. It's like a better role players, and you just swap Dylan Brooks for Marcus Smart. Like, this team is gonna be very good next year. I really believe in this team, bro. He's a playoff riser too, bro. He averaged 30 and 8 in his sophomore year in the playoffs. 30 and 8 in his sophomore year in the playoffs, bro. The year after that, averaged 27 and 10. He averaged 27 and 7 through the regular season as a junior, bro. Like, he's gonna be special, bro. I could see him averaging 30 and 8, 30 and 9 next year, bro.
I'm still not drafting you in fantasy,
I will.
But-
take your ass.
I'm not gonna be surprised if he goes second round.
I think he's gonna hoop. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the first round, bro.
Honestly, yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe.
Number 4. Tell me your number 4 first.
All right. Y'all been waiting for this. Finally, this is where I had Jalen Brunson.
You're surprising me right now, Phil. You're maturing as a
I have been.
surprised by this.
I'm thinking about this, and I actually think Jalen Brunson with Mikal Bridges and. Well, before I get into it, who was your number 4?
Jalen Brunson.
Okay, all right, but yeah, right here, I really do think that the addition of Mikal Bridges does take a little bit of usage away. But Jalen Brunson's still going to be Jalen Brunson, like in the serious situations. But I think that with the team that this guy has next year, He's going to explode. That's why I have him over Jalen Brunson. I think he's going to be better than Jalen Brunson next year. I thought Jalen Brunson was better than him this year, but I think he's going to explode, especially with the Olympics and how he did. I think that was a boost for him. And low-key, if he does get traded to the Lakers, I mean, let's be for real. He's going to have the best season of his life with us. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. He's going to kill it.
Okay,
He's coming to the Lakers. I'm saying it. He's coming.
Brunson?
No. Stephen Curry.
Okay.
He's coming.
Yeah, we'll see about that one, buddy. Hey,
A man can dream.
we could all dream.
A man can dream.
This season tells us if Jalen Brunson is a Damian Lillard or an Isaiah Thomas.
Wait. Which Isaiah Thomas?
Boston.
Okay.
You know,
I
like
respect that.
Isaiah Thomas in Boston had a great peak. Injuries obviously derailed him, but also his size. And when I think of small guards with this usage, I mean Curry obviously, but Jalen Brunson's the next dude, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And his usage in the playoffs was 36%, which is like ridiculous, bro. I mean LeBron's highest was 38. So you're getting used as much as prime LeBron, bro. Like that is ridiculous, bro.
That's why I like him.
Curry's highest in his career was 32. For him to be used as much as he was used and still average 32 on 44% from the field, like, is ridiculous for a little guard, bro. That is fucking ridiculous for a little guard, bro. I'm excited. Jalen Brunson to me is one of my favorite players to watch in basketball.
I'm getting his jersey this year, bro.
Yeah.
I'm getting his jersey.
I got a new jersey.
You got a Jalen Brunson jersey?
No, I didn't get a Jalen Brunson. I think it comes next week. I'll show you next week. Maybe
Okay.
I'll wear it to the show. But I did get a new jersey. So
I really want that Jalen Brunson jersey, bro.
yeah, we got to get one. Maybe for the set. Throw it
I
on.
love that guy.
Oh, my number 3, I'm guessing we're looking the same from here on out. But
Maybe.
Stephen Curry is where my number 3 is.
This is where I had Stephen Curry as well.
I love it.
I-
This is my thing
my
with
bad.
Stephen Curry. I didn't take a lot of notes on him, but if I want to win a championship, I'm taking Stephen Curry over all the dudes under him. And that's it. That's my argument for Stephen Curry at 3. I don't need stats. We know he's the greatest three-point shooter ever. We know total threes, three-point percentage. What he do without Clay? He won a fucking championship. Like, Stephen Curry's that fucking dude, but there's 2 dudes who could be MVPs next year that are going to be above him.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's hard to put Curry over those guys. Like if those guys were in the NBA, probably Curry would be number 1 on this list. But
Definitely.
that's how much I think Curry's gonna go explode next year. Like watching him in the Olympics and him next to LeBron, oh man can dream. Man can dream. But I think that was the boost he needed. I really do think that was the boost he needed.
I do too. I agree with you. He definitely needed that.
I think he got something back.
Well, I think he's had it, bro. I just think you're not watching Warriors games as much because they don't have KD and they're not stacked. So I think next year the team is better than the team they won the championship with most recently, for sure. I think this team is going to be good. What do you think about? There's a lot of debate about them versus the Lakers right now. Who do you think's better?
Who do I think is better?
Like, who do you think is going to win more games?
Yeah, that's a tough one because we look rough. Our roster looks like crap right now, kind of. I mean, it's the same roster except minus 2 people, but I low-key kind of feel like the Warriors may be better because they're at their bread and butter. Like roster-wise, looking at the roster, they may be better because the additions of Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton, who was my favorite pickup, and then Kyle Anderson. I know you guys call him Slow-Mo Kyle, but he's honestly what they needed for small ball because, like I said in another video, he has played a small ball center for the Spurs and for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the fact that they're going to be doing that a lot, and you know how Steve Kerr is with his stupid ass, like, head coaching and all that, like, they're going to be playing that a lot. And this team and the way they play, this fits. So I think they have a better fit roster for Curry than what we have for LeBron.
I agree 100%. I'm glad you've matured, bro. This was
I feel like I've always been mature. Like, come on now. Let's get.
Come on. Sometimes the Laker delusion kicks in a little.
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, number 2. Who do you think I have at number 2?
I want to say you have SGA here.
Final answer?
I was trying to do a drum roll. My bad, I failed.
Final
Final
answer.
answer.
Looked like you were jerking off on the camera because your computer's blocking it.
I swear I wasn't. But yeah,
That
final
forehead
answer.
popped up again.
Final answer, Pat.
SGA.
Okay.
The separator for me is you go numbers for numbers. Obviously, Luka's the better player. SGA was on the better team last year. I just think Luka has done it more times.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's the only real difference, bro. You compare SGA to Luka, it's just like, I know Twitter wants to have this debate all day, bro, but it's like at the end of the day, we're watching greatness.
Mm-hmm.
You're pulling hairs at that point. If I had to make an argument for SGA, I think defensively he's on another planet when it comes to Luka because Luka's fat and lazy. But offensively, bro, there's no player like as much as. No, Jokic, I think, is a better offensive player. But Luka is the second best offensive player in basketball in a league that fucking Nikola Jokic is in. Like, that to me is ridiculous. But, yeah.
Honestly, man, this one, it's so tough looking at these two because this is the funniest thing. I may have SGA at number 2, but I do think he has a better chance of winning the championship than Luka next year.
I agree.
I'm saying it.
We're going to do standings next week, the following weeks, but I think the Mavericks might be the 1 seed, bro. I need to do a little more research to lock that in, but I'm leaning towards a great Dallas year this year, bro.
I mean, that's the same thing with me. Even if they're the 1 seed going into the playoffs, I still think OKC is going to dominate. Like, because that's how much I love the additions of Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. Like, yes, they got Klay Thompson and Najee Marshall, and yes, they have 2 really good bigs. But the thing is, Klay Thompson, yes, he's a good shooter, but what Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein bring, like, yeah, they're not totally 3-point shooters and, like, they're just hustlers. They're defensive rebounding hustlers. Like, you know that's what they're going to give you 24/7. They're not going to demand for the ball. They're not going to need this. And with Klay Thompson, like, in order for him to, like, be that championship level, like, contributor, he needs the ball. Like, and when you're trying to win a championship, like, yes, you need people who need the ball, but you need people who are also going to do whatever it takes to win. And that's what I think Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein bring. With Najee Marshall, we haven't seen that yet. And with Klay Thompson, we have. But with Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein going into that situation with OKC, that's a to me, that's a guaranteed championship.
Yeah,
I understand Boston's still out there, but OKC, I like that team.
You
I
like
like the
OKC
way
better
they're
than Boston?
I low-key do.
Really?
I low-key do.
I don't, but I'm not mad at it. I'm a Thunder fan. Thunder the fuck up, baby. My whole thing with the Mavericks additions, like, I think Klay Thompson's a perfect fit there, but let's chill on Najee Marshall, bro. Like, if the Lakers added Najee Marshall, everyone would be like, Laker fans really hyping up Najee Marshall. You know, it's like, because it's Dallas, everyone's like, oh, Luka's so heliocentric, and now he's playing with Najee. Like, shut the fuck up with the glazing, bro. That's one thing I pride myself on, right? And you let me know if I'm tripping here, bro.
All right.
I shit on the Lakers, but I shit on everyone. When teams
That's true.
When
He
teams
shits
are
on
fucking up, everyone could get it, bro.
You heard his Tyrese rant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone could get it, bro. And that's my whole thing, bro. So it's just like, don't hype up Najee Marshall, because if he was a Laker, y'all would be calling him a bum and acting like he's never done shit in his career, bro. So stop it. But I do like the Mavericks next year. But I like my list, and I like yours too, Phil. Today we didn't really beef at all. Let's end it with a firm one. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow. But Phil, let them know, most importantly, what they need to do.
Before I get into that, we finished how many lists of different positions?
5 positions, 3 lists each, 15. We just went through 150 That's crazy to think about.
Boom.
Bro. Really, Phil, really think
bro.
about that, bro. We just talked about 150, broke down 150 different basketball players in 5 weeks.
Which is why I'm really, really, really going to need y'all to like, subscribe, and follow Playbook Sports HQ on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Hit that bell as well. We on the roll to try to get 1,000 subscribers.
Let's hit 300 first.
300 first. My bad. 300.
Let's do that first.
Me and Ann are out, and let's bounce.
Bounce, baby, bounce.